Hi guys, Monica here. So it is a new year, and this year we're trying to get a little bit healthier with our meals. So I thought that I would show you guys one of the recipes that we are using to do that. So I'm going to show you guys tonight how I'm going to make a fajita salad. Now with this salad there are many different things that you can use, such as you can swap out steak for chicken, which is what we are doing. You can use all different types of vegetables. So I'm going to show you guys the different things that I'm going to use, and you guys feel free to switch them up if you'd like. So if you'd like to see how to do it, then keep watching. Okay, for this recipe you are going to need chicken. I am using boneless, skinless chicken. You are going to need peppers. I'm using these mini sweet peppers. I'm also using a packet of fajita seasoning. You are going to need lettuce. You are going to need an onion. I'm using a purple onion. You are going to need 2 ears of corn. You are going to need cheese, a can of black beans, and if you are like me and you cannot eat a salad without ranch dressing, then you are going to need the fatty ranch dressing and some paste picante sauce. Okay, so we have shucked the corn, as you can see, and I just took a pot and filled it halfway up with water. I put half a cup of milk in there, 2 tablespoons of butter, some salt, some pepper, a little cayenne pepper, some cumin, a little onion powder, and a little spoonful of sugar in there. So all we're going to do now is let our corn boil for about 30 minutes and just get all nice and juicy and soak up all of those flavors. And then when we're done, I'll show you guys what we're going to do with them. Okay, so for the chicken, all I've done here is I've put foil on a pan and I sprayed it with some non-stick spray. That way, when we put our seasoning on our chicken, it won't stick to the pan and we'll lose all of that flavor. So you don't need this much chicken. You would probably, depending on the size of your family, be okay with 2 or 3 pieces. But I'm just going to go ahead and cook the rest of them because I couldn't see putting back 2 small pieces in the freezer. So I'm going to go ahead and cook all of this chicken, and then, like I said, you can have it for lunch or something like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our fajita seasoning and we're just going to sprinkle it on top of the chicken, and we're going to rub it in with our hands. We're going to do this on the front and the back. So we're just going to get all of that coated just like so. So just use the whole packet of seasoning. Like I said, just rub it all on the front, flip it over, use some more of the seasoning, and then rub it on the back. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I've got it all nice and covered. I did put some butter on top of these, but don't worry, it is light butter, and it is real butter. So we're going to go ahead and pop these in a 380-degree oven just until the chicken is done through and through. Now, I have already cut up all of our vegetables. I have got our bell peppers and our onions right here. Now, if you were like me and you don't really like raw vegetables, feel free to throw them on top of your chicken as you cook that in the oven. So that's what I'm going to do to my half of vegetables. Dale likes his raw. He thinks that they're more flavorful, but I'm going to go ahead and throw mine on top of my chicken as I cook it. So you guys can do that. Now we're going to go ahead and cut our corn. Now, I like to use my little bunt pan here. I know that sounds really funny, but it's bunt, not butt, because it's got the perfect little hole in the middle to hold your corn, and that way all of the kernels go right into your pan. So we're just going to go ahead and start cutting it down the side. See? And then you can turn it. Do the same thing. If you don't have one of these pans, you can use a plate. Just be very careful. And I would start at the bottom because the bottom is a lot flatter than the top of it. Usually the top is pretty pointy. And that way you have some control over. See, we're going through. It's okay. Just take what is left, lay it like that. Just kind of carve down. Okay, well if it doesn't come off, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're going to go, stop laughing at me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the second cob the same way, and then we're just going to kind of let the corn just hang out while everything else finishes up. Okay, so I have drained our black beans and washed them off, so I just have them right here in this pan, just heating them up just a little bit because I don't like them raw, but you can leave them raw. And if you're not a big fan of black beans, then feel free to swap those out with kidney beans, pinto beans, red beans, refried beans, whatever you'd like. Okay, so our chicken is done now, so I'm going to let this rest for a little bit before we cut into it so we don't lose any more juice and the flavor. And that way it doesn't make your salad all hot and kind of icky feeling. So we're just going to let this rest, and then we're going to just slice it. You can cube it, slice it, cut it up, do anything that you want with the chicken. We're just going to slice it into strips. Okay, so now for the dressing, I have poured a decent amount of ranch in this bowl for me and Dale, and just put some paste in there. So all we're going to do now is just take a spoon and, of course, just stir it up. Now, I understand the ranch is not healthy, but like I said, I cannot eat a salad without ranch. So, and plus, I'm not trying to go healthier than what I know my body to be. I'm not going to go like all out. If I'm used to eating regular meals, it would be crazy for me to just think that I could go and start eating like 1 meal a day or 2 meals or just live on crackers. So I'm just doing what works for me. So you guys can skip this step, or you can use something else, but that's how you make the dressing for the salad. Okay, so here is the finished product. All I did was lay the lettuce down on the bottom and add the black beans and the corn and just all of the other toppings, the onion, the peppers. I sliced the chicken, as I told you guys, just in slices, and laid that on top. I also sprinkled some cheese, which, yes, I know also is not very healthy, but like I said, I'm not doing more than what I know I'm capable of. And then I put the dressing on top of that. So, there you have it. Okay, guys, that is it. As always, real easy, real simple, and it is a version of a healthier salad. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. Don't forget to like and thumbs up and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.